So this is a Soviet Shilka, really cool, very mass-produced anti-air system that has a quad 23 millimeter autocannon right there to engage low-flying aircraft. And then it's also got that radar up there, so it can be very accurate when it does. It was extremely advanced when it first came out, and really it was an effective way to blunt American air power, kind of in line with the whole Soviet and later Russian philosophy, where they realized that trying to compete with the United States in air power was kind of a fool's errand. It's just too expensive, and the Americans were just throwing too much money at it. Whereas what they were able to do instead is invest in a lot of area denial weapons. You've got the autocannons here. We've got a lot of surface-to-air missiles, things that, because it turns out it's a lot easier to knock out enemy aircraft rather than try and win a dogfight against American jets. But this kind of faded away as, a lot of the newer Air Force technology is really, really good. And you don't need to be as low-flying to be as effective like you see here. But you still see them on the battlefield quite a lot. For one, it's a very multi-purpose. Like, this could be a direct fire weapon system. These quad cannons can be used as infantry support to just hammer defensive positions and support and suppress and do all the stuff that any sort of support by fire would need to do. But now with the return of drones are kind of turning into that low-flying aircraft role, especially a lot of the larger suicide drones. You want to be able to engage those from far away, so you can have that autocannon. You can have this system that can protect an area from a lot of those those glide bombs that you see a lot of. So I'm sure these are still going to be on the battlefield for many, many, many years to come, and it may serve as an interesting template to create the next generation of anti-air capabilities if you can shrink this down and maybe optimize it and calibrate the radar more for smaller quadcopters and stuff like that. You may see a very effective package that can, similar to this but smaller, maybe even vehicle mounted, that can engage drones so that you're not as vulnerable to all those FPV suicide drones, and you can just knock them out of the sky a little bit easier.